Hey, thanks for looking at the T3chnoBox boxes. Just going to give you a quick walkthrough here. What you will get when you open the box is this is your Android launch screen. You've got Kodi, Chrome, Netflix, Google Play Store. You will need to add your own, Gmail or whatever account, but it is specific to your box. So if you add your account in here, don't worry that other people will be downloading or looking at your stuff. It's locked into this one device. Pandora and settings, and actually that goes for any of your your Netflix account or Pandora. Up in the left hand corner, top left hand, you'll have a little all apps button. This will bring you into anything else if you want to install more programs or what have you. You can always hit back to go back to the home screen. Down here you'll have a settings button that is separate from this one. This is just for the Android launch screen. So when you click on this guy, you're going to get some different things. Screen always on, display date, such and such. This is also where if you wanted to add another row to your home screen, you could. I'm not going to do it right now, but you can also change the background image. If you wanted to put your own image on here and use it as your background, you could do that. That would give you another row down here to add programs in. If you want to change a program that's on the home screen, just hold down on that and you can change it to whatever you want, or hit trash. That won't get rid of the program, it'll just get it off of your home screen. Now Kodi, and I should have actually so when you first start the box, that settings button down there that was in the bottom right hand corner, I forgot to say, if you click on that, up in the top left hand corner you'll have a big thing that says network. That's how you connect to your Wi-Fi if you're not plugging directly in. So this is going to be your Kodi build. Pretty basic. You can go through music and such if you like. You've got weather over here, and I've just got it set to Colorado Springs. Here is your system if you need to do some more advanced things, and your programs. The important one being backup. If you want to plug a USB drive into your box and run this backup program, you can actually configure it to that USB stick and then back up all of this Kodi information. So if you ever come in here and things are missing or something's weird, or your son-in-law has deleted everything, you can just go back into programs, backup, and restore, and that will give you your Kodi configuration back. You're also going to get this pop-up when you first start. That's a Tracked TV account. See, there it went. Sorry. Tracked TV allows you to build custom lists for things. I'll show you a little bit about that later on. Basically, what you would do is on your phone or computer, you'd go to tracked.tv/activate and punch that number in. You would have to sign up for a free account with them first, or you could use the QR code to go there. You'd punch this number in, and then it would say, "Thank you, your tracked account is linked to Exodus." Speaking of Exodus, here we are. So the important stuff. Sports Devil is going to have all sports, so European soccer, horse racing, boxing, motorcycle stuff, college basketball, college sports, pro sports, everything. Pro sports specifically is only going to have the 4 major U.S. sports. So, and I prefer this one for the pro U.S. sports, but obviously it doesn't have college and things. So NBA, NHL, NFL, MLB. You just go into one of those. Actually, I don't want to show you right now. C-Cloud TV has a number of European and U.S. television stations. I don't know how reliable they are. I don't really use it because my Comcast internet gives me local channels, so I don't need it. But it's got a lot of really cool stuff. It's also got a lot of pay-per-view, and it also has sports in there. Phoenix has a number of things: standard sports, pay-per-view boxing, pay-per-view. WWE and UFC and boxing. I have a lot of guys that buy this box just for Phoenix because it gives them pay-per-view boxing, which is the cost of the box just for one fight. Exodus is the one I use primarily, and what you're going to have here is all the movies and television shows that have ever been made, essentially. With TV shows, when you go in here, it's generally an hour after airtime that it's available here. So if you go there and you go to like TV calendar, that's going to show you everything that's playing. For example, Friday, February 17th. This is everything that aired on Friday. being that it's Saturday morning right now at 10:15 a.m., everything will be available through here. And you know what? I actually didn't hook up my Wi-Fi before I did this, so it's not going to go. But it'll show you a list of all the television shows. Let me turn that on real quick. Okay. Otherwise, you can go to most popular, people watching, new TV shows. Same with movies. You'll have a number of different selectors for this, but one of the cool things is in theaters. Hopefully my Wi-Fi connected by now. When you go to in theaters, you're going to have all the stuff that is in theaters now, obviously, or that has not been released to Blu-ray or DVD yet. They aren't always reliable. A lot of times they've been filmed with like an iPhone, but it will give you an indicator that camera is being used. So let's see, 50 Shades Darker is in theaters right now. It just came out. When I click on that, it's going to give me a list of servers that is running that's running that movie that have that movie available. Normally on movies that have been out for a while, you'll see a couple different selectors for quality. You'll see like 1080 or HD, which would be 720, or LQ, I believe, is low quality, which would be probably wouldn't be worth watching. To be honest with you, almost everything that's ever been put out is in either 1080 or HD. If you're watching like an old movie from the mid 90s, like Train Spotting or what have you, something they haven't converted over to Blu-ray yet to 1080p, it'll still be HD, but it's going to look great. The box is actually capable of 4K, but there aren't a lot of 4K options, and my Wi-Fi is still trying to connect. There it goes. The other thing about this time-elapsed load screen, over time, the box will find the servers that aren't responding and start getting rid of them. So future searches will take, like on my personal box right over there, my searches take probably 15 seconds instead of 45, just because I've been using it for years. So it's gotten rid of all the old stuff. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is still trying to connect. Sorry for the slowness. But here you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, if that indicator has a CAM next to it, that means it was recorded with an iPhone or a camera of some sort. When you come in here and you see how some of these servers don't indicate if it was recorded with a camcorder or a camera, I guess. It's not the 1990s. Basically, if one of them has cam and you don't see a 1080p option or an HQ or anything like that, all of them are coming from the same source, which is a camera. We can click on it just to see what it looks like, but it's going to look terrible. Sometimes the people doing that do really good jobs of recording, and they get really good audio, and it looks great, and they don't shake, and people aren't walking in front of it, but usually it looks about like this, which is kind of just, the color isn't great, and it's a little shaky. He's shaking a little bit. So anyway, it's you just have to, with the in-theater stuff, you just have to sometimes kind of wait. Let me get that stopped. And that's it, really. Now, what I was telling you with Tracked TV is it allows you'll see when you come in here to Exodus, you'll see My Movies and My TV Shows. That will only be available to you if you have a Tracked account. And that will let you go. You can go out to Tracked and you can select, The Big Lebowski and The Americans and Iron Man and Star Wars over here. And once you've selected those, they will, on the website, they will go into any of your My Movies lists that you have on any devices. So I run one on my, and see there, it's telling me no Tracked IMDb information. It's a really cool feature. You don't have to do it, but you could. I would. I kind of like, if I'm out at work or what have you, and I think of a movie I want to watch, I can plug it in there real quick. That's about it, really. I know this is a long 10-minute video. I apologize. I just wanted to try to be thorough. Again, here's that settings I was telling you about in network. Or actually, I guess it's under Wi-Fi on this one. Yeah, you know, it's cool. It's neat. It doesn't solve all your problems, but I'll tell you, I've been without cable for 2 years now on this box, and I love it. I think it's just the greatest thing. So, all right, thanks for watching.